Welcome to Phoebe with the Patterns, our monthly awesome person, which is me, Billie Crockford.
What do you do?
I'm a student at Ravensbourne doing digital film production, and I write film reviews on my blog on WordPress called Billie Reviews.
What's something you are really happy about right now?
This work we've just been doing, which is this post-production module, I'm really happy with what I've done. I'm happy with where I'm at with friends-wise. Oh, and my boyfriend, which I should probably mention. But he's a friend as well. That I finished my work, so I get to go home now. One of my favourite K-pop bands just brought out a new album. And that's it.
So, what do you want to be?
I'd quite like to do reviews professionally, or at least have my blog have loads of hits or something. I'd quite like to write for Empire or something. That would be cool. But at the minute I just kind of want to focus on my blog, and also maybe have a relatively successful YouTube channel where I might make shorts and stuff. Well, I kind of want to be part of a process that contains all of our friend group that can make films and stuff, like short films.
That would be really cute.
Yeah, it would be.
So, have you always known you wanted to do that kind of thing?
No. I wanted to be so much stuff. I used to pretend I had a cafe called the Queen's Cafe when I was younger, and I got loads of teapots and stuff every year for Christmas, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna happen. And then my mum told me about how she owned a cafe for a month or something ridiculous, and she just hated it. But then I wanted to be a spy for ages, and I got loads of spy kits, and I'd pretend to be exterminator people that come into your house. Went into my nan's house I'm the exterminator, I'm here to kill all your ants. And then I'd spy. And I also wanted to be, I wanted to be a forensic detective. In the end I realised I'm actually really squeamish. I would always make stupid films when I was younger. And then I don't know, somehow about year 9 or year 10 I was like, oh, I'd quite like to make films and videos. I used to make stupid ones with my friends, compiling pictures and stuff together. In sixth form then I decided I wanted to do it properly, and I did film studies and stuff, which also helped with writing reviews. And then I started telling people my opinions about films, and then they started asking me questions, so I was like, why don't I have a blog?
It's quite an interesting progression.
Yeah, I really wanted to be a dinosaur, and also in year 4 I wanted to be half a horse. Half human, half horse. I didn't want to just be half a horse.
Did you find your school experience helpful in finding out what you wanted to be or how to get there?
Yes and no. The latter, no, because they were very career heavy. They were kind of under the impression that you leave school, go to uni, get a job, that's it, that's how life works. But because I wanted to do something quite creative, they weren't really supportive of that. People were more interested in academic subjects and felt that you'd get further in life if you did those. The teachers that taught me were actually really supportive because they really liked my work. Shout out to Mr. O'Neill, because he just really enjoyed what I did, and he helped me do an extended project and make my first proper music video, and it was really cool. I showed this film I made for film studies to my English teacher. Shout out to Miss Hagley, and she cried in lesson.
Oh wow.
And I was like, yes! I can make my teachers cry.
What is something you would like to change about the world?
I wish everyone spoke the same language. I mean, we're quite lucky because we speak English. A lot of countries learn English, but it's actually quite insulting how little we learn other languages. I'm quite a big K-pop fan, and then my nan has a place in Italy as well. So being exposed to these two places where I rely on someone else to understand what the hell's going on, it's quite annoying. I wish I could just know it. I'd stop people from making processed food. I saw a picture where McDonald's had just stayed in its state for 4 years, and I was like, and I haven't had a McDonald's since. I get jealous when I see people working on farms and liking vegetables because I eat really badly. And I think if there were no processed food,
do you think there is too much pressure on people to know what they want to be?
Yeah. I was in year 13 and I didn't even know you didn't have to go to uni until someone told me that you didn't have to go to uni. Even when you ask kids, oh, what do you want to be when you're older? You have to kind of know, and it's quite stupid, really. Because it makes you feel a bit stressed when you decide you don't want to be that thing. Especially for school, like you choose subjects and you might realise halfway through the year that you don't want to do that, and then you're like, oh shit. Because so many people like find out what they want to do like halfway through their life and it doesn't even matter. Some people just give up and go travelling, which is so much better than like just bumbling around.
Relaxation tip?
ASMR. It's actually really creepy for people that don't know what it is. I can't make it sound good, but it's like the videos of these people like touching stuff. And you can hear the sounds in your ears and you're like, oh. When someone goes like on chalkboard and you're like, oh my god, that sounds so physically horrible. It's like the opposite of that. Crinkly stuff's nice, and soap. I saw someone playing with a sponge, like a really soapy sponge, and I was like, yeah. Because I don't want to eat sponges, so I was like, fuck. I was like, this is just everything.
Okay. Do you think our society is too obsessed over certain things?
Yes. I wouldn't say the whole of society, but some people are too, it's just going to sound really weird, but too obsessed with political correctness. There are some like people out there that are just like, you gotta make a joke out of this. It can be like jokes about anything. We need to lighten up a bit. I mean, we do need to tackle these problems at some point, but you know, we can laugh about them whilst we're tackling them. This is more specific people that are like, oh, you just made a joke about women making a fucking sandwich. Like, you're the reason why feminism exists. And it's like, well, yeah, but at the same time, like, you know, it's a joke. I don't like those kind of jokes necessarily. It's just really shedding a bad light on me if you do it tastefully. Tasteful offensiveness. Yeah. I don't really want all men to die, and all men don't really want all women to be fucking subservient, but, you know.
What's something then that you think is really important that isn't focused on enough?
Sex and sexuality. There needs to be some kind of teaching process that's a little better. This is going to sound really weird. It's not very family friendly, but there's not enough emphasis on the female side of sex, seen as kind of like a taboo. And it's like, and it shouldn't be. Some people just don't know what they're doing. So women don't know what they're doing. There's not enough focus on that, and there should be. There should be, because it's healthy. And in terms of sexuality, there should just be like, the way I think about it is it's just like, fuck it. If you like whatever, then why does it matter to anyone else? Your family is really important. There's not enough emphasis on family and liking your family, and that's really sad. My mum, my sister and my dad are like all my favourite people, so you know, being friends with your family.
What makes you feel inspired?
If I see a really cool film, go to the cinema and see a really cool film, and that'll make you feel awesome about life. So it does make me feel awesome about life. I'm like, yes, that film was so cool. When my friends or my peers do something really awesome. But there might also be jealousy, because I'm like, why can't I do that? But I can do that. That's why I get inspired instead.
Advice for young people who don't know what they want to be.
It's okay to not know what you want to be. What is it? Put all fingers in all the pies. Pies are fucking nice. Become a pie maker and then give me your pies. Have a look round and see what inspires you. Don't just kind of settle for nothing. Even if you are settle for nothing, get a job and like go travelling or something. Because, you know, we live in a big world and we are only tiny people.
Any advice for achieving one's dreams?
Always trust your gut. If you drop out of uni or something, you know, it's not the end of the world. Just go back at some other point if you want to. Follow your dreams, don't follow someone else's. Like, it has to be something you want to do. If your whole family are like, oh, I want you to be a doctor, but you really want to be like a fucking cake maker, then bloody well make some cakes.
One message for the world.
One message for the world. Don't put pressure on anyone for anything. Yeah, no pressure.
Do you have a life motto that you follow?
I would like to say that my life motto is like, do what you want and like be happy doing it, and like don't really care about what other people's opinions are of you, because you know they can really damage you. I could tell you that for as long as I wanted to, but I would never do it myself because I can't not think about what other people think of me. Try to be happy. Surround yourself with people that you like. Don't bother with people that piss you off. Throw those people in a little box in your head and lock it up and throw that box in the fucking fire. Make sure it's a wooden box. Because if it's a metal one, then they'll come back.
Thank you for being on my bed.
It's been quite the roller coaster ride for my rage.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Phoebe's audience. Bye. Bye. Bye.